Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today we are going to start lesson number 5. We skip lesson number 4. Afterward we complete lesson number 4. Today we are going to start lesson number 5, that is coordinate geometry. Basic concept of coordinate geometry we will discuss in 9th standard. Let's revise in short. In a coordinate system, you know the horizontal line is called x-axis and vertical line is y-axis, and point of intersection of x-axis and y-axis is called origin. On x-axis, left hand side numbers are negative and right hand side numbers are positive. On y-axis, upper numbers are positive while the below numbers are negative. Above the x-axis, numbers on y-axis positive, and below the x-axis, number on y-axis are negative. Okay. And due to the intersection of x and y-axis, our coordinate system is divided in 4 quadrants. First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. In first quadrant, both the coordinate, that means x and y coordinates, are positive. So the number or the coordinate of the point lie in first quadrant are plus plus, while the coordinate of the point lie in second quadrant are minus plus, as here x coordinate is negative and y coordinate is positive. The point which lie in the third quadrant is minus minus, that means both the coordinate x and y coordinates are negative. The point which lie in third quadrant. The point which lie in fourth quadrant, whose x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. Next, if the x coordinate of any point is 0, then the point lie on y-axis. If the y coordinate of any point is 0, then the point lie on x-axis. That means if x coordinate is 0, then point doesn't lie on the quadrant, it lie on axis. If x coordinate is 0, then it's lie on y-axis. If y coordinate is 0, then it's lie on x-axis. In 10th standard, we have to study the new concept in coordinate system, that is how to find the distance between the 2 points who lie in a coordinate system. That means if 2 points lie in a coordinate system, then how to find the distance between the 2 points. Okay. The distance between the 2 points which lie in a coordinate system can be found by using the distance formula. Okay. See here in this example, 2 points, the coordinate is 1, 3 and the second coordinate is 7, 6 lies on the coordinate system, and we have to find the distance between these 2 points. To find the distance between these 2 points, we use the distance formula. Distance formula is under root x2 minus x1 whole bracket square plus y2 minus y1 whole bracket square. As the first point, the coordinate of first point is x1 y1 and coordinate of second point is x2 y2. Then substitute the values of x and y coordinate in the formula, then you can find the distance between the 2 points in a coordinate system. So to find the distance between the 2 points in a coordinate system, we use the distance formula, that is under root x2 minus x1 whole bracket square plus y2 minus y1 whole bracket square. Here x1 and y1 coordinate of first point, x2, y2 are the coordinate of second point. Exercise 5.1 is based on this formula, that is exercise 5.1 is based on the distance formula. Let's move to the exercise 5.1. Practice set 5.1, question number 1. Find the distance between the given pair of points. Find the distance between the given pair of points, that means you have to find the distance between the 2 points. Okay. Now here total 6 questions are there. Today I am going to explain 3 questions. Remaining 3 questions are homework for you. Okay. The first one is point A coordinate is 2 and 3. Point B coordinate is 4 and 1. Okay. So this is your point x1 and y1. Okay. Coordinate of this point is x2 and y2. Okay. So this is your point x1 y1. This is your point x2 and y2. So A is x1 y1, B x2 y2. Okay. Now to find the distance, just we discuss the formula. Distance between the point is, apply the formula. Distance between the point is under root x2 minus x1 whole bracket square plus y2 minus y1 whole bracket square. Okay. Now substitute the value. Here you have to find the distance between the point A and B. x2, that means x coordinate of second point 4 minus under root x2, that means x coordinate of second point is 4 minus x1 is 2 whole bracket square plus y2 is 1 minus y1 is 3 whole bracket square. Got it? Then next step, under root 4 minus 2 is 2 square plus 1 minus 3 is minus 2 square. You know that square cannot be negative. Okay. So 2 square is 4 plus minus 2 square is also 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8. 4 plus 4 is root 8. Root 8 factorize 4 to the 8. That means 2 root 2. Distance between point A and B is 2 root 2. Got it? Okay. First step is apply the formula. Then substitute the value. After adding and subtracting, find the square. Then add. Then find the square root. Then you find the distance between the 2 points. Got it? Now second one, that means third one. I am taking this third one. Point R 0 minus 3 and point S is 0 5 upon 2. Okay. Third one. So first of all, this point is x1 y1 and this point is x2 y2. Okay. Now apply the formula. Distance between point R and S. Distance between point RS is equal to under root x2 minus x1 whole bracket square plus y2 minus y1 whole bracket square. Okay. Now substitute the values. Under root x2 value is 0 minus x1 value is 0. 0 minus 0 whole bracket square plus y2 value is 5 upon 2 minus y1 value is minus 3. Whole bracket square. This minus is from formula. This minus is from coordinate y1 minus 3. Okay. Now next step. Under root 0 minus 0. 0 square is 0. Plus 5 upon 2. 2 minus become plus. 5 upon 2 plus 3 whole bracket square. Now this is a fraction. Solve this fraction. 5 upon 2 is fraction. Then this fraction is 3 upon 1. Automatically first number is fraction, then automatically second number is considered as a fraction. Now solve this fraction. 5 ones are 5 plus 2 3s are 6 divided by 2 ones are 2. Got it? Fraction. You know that the fraction solved by cross multiply. So 5 ones are 5, 2 3s are 6, 2 ones are 2. Divide by 2 ones are 2. Now right here 0 means nothing. So now neglect it. So here 5 plus 6 divided by 2 whole bracket square. Got it? Now the next step is 5 plus 6 is 11 upon 2 whole bracket square. If same number consists square and root, then it get cancelled. Square and root simultaneously in same number, then it get cancelled. So your answer is 11 upon 2. So the distance between point RS is 11 upon 2 units. Distance in unit because these points lie in a coordinate system. Okay. Got it? Once more see here. Here you have to find the distance between point R and S. So coordinate of point R 0 minus 3. So this is your first point. This is your first point. So the coordinate is x1 y1. This is your second point. So the coordinate is x2 y2. Now apply the formula. So x2 minus x1 whole bracket square plus y2 minus y1 whole bracket square distance formula. Now substitute the values. After substituting the value, now add them. 0 minus 0 whole bracket square, 5 upon 2 minus minus is plus 3 whole bracket square. Now solve this fraction. Then you get 5 plus 6 upon 2 whole bracket square. So it's become 11 upon 2 whole bracket square. In square and root simultaneously in same number, so they will cancel. So your answer distance between point R and S 11 upon 2 unit. Okay. Let's discuss one more question, that is question number 6. See here, question number 6. You have to find the distance between point W and X. Point W is minus 7 upon 2 4
So this is your point x1 and this is y1. This is x2 and y2. Got it? First point coordinate is x1, y1. Second point coordinate is x2, y2. Now find the distance. So distance between point W and X is apply the formula, distance formula, that is x2 minus x1 whole bracket square plus y2 minus y1 whole bracket square. Okay. Now next step, substitute the values. So now substitute the values here. X2 is 11 minus x1 is minus 7 upon 2, its whole bracket square, plus y2 is 4 minus y1 is also 4 whole bracket square. Okay. So it's become next step 11, it's minus minus become plus. Okay. 7 upon 2 whole bracket square. 2 minus with same numbers become plus 7 upon 2 whole bracket square. 4 minus 4 0. 0 square is 0. Now the next step is, now solve it by cross multiply as that. So 11 2s are 22 plus 7 1s are 7. Divide by 2 1s are 2 whole bracket square. Okay. Now the next step, 22 plus 7 is 29 upon 2 whole bracket square. Square and root with same number, then it cancel. So your answer is 29 upon 2. So distance between point W, X is 29 upon 2 units. Okay. So here you find the distance between these 2 points. Once again, first of all, write the formula. Then substitute the values of coordinate. Okay, first point is x1, y1. Coordinate of second point is x2, y2. Now add and subtract them. After adding and subtracting, then here the fraction, solve it by cross multiply. Square and root with same number, then cancel. So your answer is 29 upon 2 units. Okay. So in question number 1, we discussed 3 questions. Remaining 3 questions are homework for you. Practice all the questions. It's easy. You can solve easily. Okay. Practice set 5.1. Question number 2. Determine whether the points are collinear. This is question number 2. Here we have to determine whether these 3 points are collinear or not. Now the question is how to determine whether these points are collinear or not. So first of all, convert these 3 points in 3 segments. So segment AB, segment BC and segment AC. If the distance of, then find the distance of all the 3 segments. If the addition of a smaller, that means the distance of a smaller segment is equal to the greater one, then the points are collinear. Once again, first of all, convert these 3 points in segment. Then find the distance of all 3 segments. Now they add the smaller one segment. If the smaller addition of a smaller segment is equal to the greater segment, then the points are collinear. Got it? So let's start here. First of all, distance between point AB, then BC, then AC. So first of all, find the distance between point AB. Same formula. Under root x2 minus x1 whole bracket square plus y2 minus y1 whole bracket square. Got it? Now substitute the value. This point is x1, y1. This point is x2, y2. Now substitute the value. x2 is 2 minus x1 is 1 whole bracket square plus y2 is minus 5 minus y1 is minus 3 whole bracket square. Okay. Now the next step is 2 minus 1 is 1 square plus minus 5. 2 minus with same number become plus 3 whole bracket square. Okay. So 1 square is 1 minus plus minus. So minus 5 plus 3 is minus 2 whole bracket square. So it's become next step is 1 plus minus 2 square is 4 is root 5. So here the distance between point AB is root 5. Next, find the distance between point B and C. Now distance between point B and C, same formula. x2 minus x1 whole bracket square plus y2 minus y1 whole bracket square. Okay. Now substitute the values here. x2, for this point, this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. So x2 is minus 4 minus x1 is 2 whole bracket square. Plus y2 is 7 minus y1 is minus 5 whole bracket square. Got it? Now the next step, minus 4 minus 2 is minus 6 whole bracket square plus 7 minus minus plus 5 whole bracket square. Next step, minus 6 square is 36. Square always positive. 36 here, 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 square is 144. Okay. So now the 144 plus 36. 6 plus 4, 10. Carry 1. 4 plus 4 is 8. 180. Okay. Now find the square root of 180. Factorize here 180. 2 nines are 18, 0. 3 3s are 9, 0. 3 1s are 3, 0. 2 5s are 10. 5 1s are 5. 2, 3, 3 are in pair. So 2 3s are 6. 6 root 5. So the answer is 6 root 5. That is distance between point B, C. Okay. Now next, find the distance between point A and C. Again, distance formula AC is under root x2 minus x1 whole bracket square plus y2 minus y1 whole bracket square. Okay. Now substitute the value. For A and C, this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. Substitute the value here. X2 here minus 4 minus x1 is 1 whole bracket square. Y2 here 7 minus from formula. Then y1 is minus 3 whole bracket square. Okay. Now the next step is minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5 whole bracket square. Now here 7 minus minus plus 3. So 7 plus 3 whole bracket square. Next step, minus 5 square is 25. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 square is 100. So it's become 125. Square root of 125 is 5 root 5. Okay. 25 5 is 125. So square root of 125 is 5 root 5. This is point AC. Distance between point AC. Now see here, the greater distance is 6 root 5 and the smaller one is AB and AC. Now add them. AB plus AC. So AB is root 5. AC is 5 root 5. Okay. So 1 root 5 plus 5 root 5 is become 6 root 5. Okay. 5 root 5 plus 1 root 5 is total 6 root 5. That means AB plus AC is equal to the BC. Okay. AB plus AC is equal to the BC. That means the addition of two smaller distance is equal to the greater one. So therefore, point A, B, C are collinear. Okay. These points are collinear. Okay. As the addition of a smaller distance is equal to the greater one. So therefore, these points are collinear. Got it? Once more see here. Here you have to determine whether these points are collinear or not. Okay. So to find whether, to determine whether these points are collinear or not, then take the pair of two points and find the distance. So first of all, 2 point AB, distance AB. Next find distance BC. Then find distance AC. So that means by taking the two points pair, find their distance. And if add the smaller distance. Next step, then add the smaller distance. If the addition of a smaller distance is equal to the greater one, then the points are collinear. Got it? So here first of all we find distance AB. Distance AB we get root 5. Then we find distance BC. Distance BC we get 6 root 5. Then we find distance AC. Distance AC we get root 5 root 5. Now here the smaller distance are root 5 and 5 root 5. Then add them. That means AB plus AC. Root 5 plus 5 root 5 is total 6 root 5. That means AB plus AC is equal to the BC. So therefore point A, B, C are collinear as the addition of a smaller distance is equal to the greater one. Okay. Or you can say that the addition of a smaller segment is equal to the greater one segment. So therefore points are collinear. Got it? Okay. Question number 4 say determine whether these 2 points are collinear. I hope you understood the step. First of all, you have to find the distance of segment PQ, then distance of segment QR, then distance of segment PR. If the addition of a smaller segment is equal to the greater one, then the points are collinear. Let's start first of all distance between point PQ by distance formula, that is x2 minus x1 whole bracket square plus y2 minus y1 whole bracket. Now substitute the values. For PQ, this point is x1 y1, this point is x2 y2. So x2 is 1 minus x1 is minus 2. So minus minus become plus 2 whole bracket square. Y2 is 2 minus y1 is 3. 2 minus 3 whole bracket square. This point is x1 y1, this point is x2 y2. Got it? So x2 is 1 minus and minus 2. It become plus 2 whole bracket square. Y2 is 2 minus y1 is 3 whole bracket square. Okay. Now next step, 1 plus 2 is 3 square plus 2 minus 3 is minus 1 square. Okay. 3 square is 9 minus 1 square is, so 9 plus 1 is root 10. Okay. Yeah, this is the distance between point PQ. Okay. Next QR. Now apply the formula again. X2 minus x1 whole bracket square plus y2 minus y1 whole bracket square. For QR, this point is x1 y1, this point is x2 y2. Substitute the values. x2 here 4 minus x1 is 1 whole bracket square. Y2 here 1 minus y1 is 2 whole bracket square. Okay. So 4 minus 1 is 3 whole bracket square. 1 minus 2 is minus 1 whole bracket square. So 3 square again 9 and 1 square is 1. So 9 plus 1 is 10. Root 10. Distance between point QR is root 10. Okay. So distance between point QR is root 10. Next, we have to find the distance between P and R. So this point x1 y1, this point is x2 y2. Distance between point P and R is same formula, that is x2 minus x1 whole bracket square plus y2 minus y1 whole bracket square. Now substitute the values. X2 is 4 minus x1 is minus 2, so it becomes plus 2 whole bracket square. Y2 is 1 minus y1 is 3 whole bracket square. So 4 plus 2 is 6 square. 1 minus 3 is minus 2 square. Okay. 6 square is 36 minus 2 square is 4. So 36 plus 4 is 40. It's become root 40. So distance between point P and R is root 40. Okay. Square root of 40, 10 4s are 40. Okay. Square root of 4 is 2. So distance PR is equal to 2 root 10. Okay. So observe here, distance PQ 10, distance QR 10 and distance PR 2 root 10. So smaller distance are PQ and QR. Now add them. PQ plus QR root 10 plus root 10. So that means 1 root 10, 1 root 10 is 2 root 10. So observe here, distance PR also 2 root 10. So therefore PQ plus QR is equal to PR. Okay. That means distance PQ and distance QR is equal to PR. So therefore point PQ are collinear. So these points are collinear. Okay. Now understood. First of all, convert the 3 point in 3 segment. Find the distance by using the distance formula. Then add the smaller distance. If the addition of a smaller distance is equal to the greater one, so right here, the addition of 2 distance is equal to the third one. So therefore points are collinear. Got it? Next question number 3rd. Find the point on x-axis which is equidistant from point A and B. Here we have to find a point which lie on x-axis and whose distance is equal to the point A and B. You have to find a point which lies on x-axis and whose distance is equal to the point A and P. So let's suppose, let point P, okay, if point P lies on x-axis, then its y coordinate is 0. So point P x0 lies on x-axis, okay. So I suppose the point we whose I suppose the point which we have to find lies on x-axis is P, x and 0, y coordinates is 0 as the point lies on x-axis. Lies on x-axis and the distance of this point P is equal to the point A and B. So that means AP, distance of point P from A and distance of point P from B is equal, okay. So AP is equal to BP, got it? So distance between, that means these points are equidistant from A and P. Now apply the formula, distance formula again, x2 minus x1 whole bracket square plus y2 minus y1 whole bracket square is equal to the BP, same, x2 minus x1 whole bracket square plus y2 minus y1 whole bracket square, okay. Now for AP, A is x1, y1 and P is x2, y2, okay. And for BP, B is x1, y1 and P is x2, y2. Now substitute the value. Now root both the side. Now here root both the side get cancelled. So x2 minus x1 whole bracket square plus y2 minus y1 whole bracket square equal to, from this side, x2 minus x1 whole bracket square plus y2 minus y1 whole bracket square. Now substitute the value. This is the AP. So A, x2 is x minus x1 is minus 3, so it becomes plus 3 whole bracket square plus y2 is 0 minus y1 is 4 whole bracket square is equal to x2 for BP. For BP, x2 is again x minus x1 is 1 whole bracket square. Y2 is 0 minus y1 is minus 4, so it becomes plus 4 whole bracket square. Got it? Now x plus 3 whole bracket square, apply the formula of whole bracket, that means a plus b whole bracket square. A plus b whole bracket square is a square plus 2ab plus b square. Apply here. So x square plus 2 3 is a 6x plus 9. I open this bracket with whole bracket formula plus it's minus 4 square is 16, okay. And x minus, again apply the whole bracket square formula, that means a minus b whole bracket square, a square minus 2ab plus here a minus b whole bracket square formula, so it's x square minus 2x plus 1, okay. Now plus 4 square is 16, 16 both the side get cancelled, x square both the side get cancelled. So now the remaining part is 6x plus 9 from this side minus 2x plus 1, okay. Now shift x number, x variable this side, so 6x plus 2x is equal to 1 minus 9, okay. Variable in left hand side and numbers on right hand side. 6x plus 2x is 8x, 1 minus 9 is minus 8, okay. So x is equal to minus 8 divided by 8, x is equal to 1. You get the value of x is equal to 1. So therefore coordinate of point P, x is 1, sorry, minus 1. So here we get x value is minus 1. So the point, find the point. The point on x axis is minus 1, 0. Okay. So therefore write here answer, the point minus 1, 0 on x axis, equidistance from, so write here answer is the point minus 1, 0. The point is x value you get minus 1, so the point minus 1, 0 lies on x axis and AP is equal to its distance equal to point A and B. Okay. Once more I am repeating. See here. Here the question is find a point. You have to find a point which lies on x-axis and whose distance from point A and B is equal. So I suppose the point which lie on x-axis as point P. Okay. As this lie on x-axis, so therefore y coordinate is 0 and x coordinate is 6. Its lie on x-axis and its distance from point A and B is equal. So therefore, distance of point P from A and distance of point P from B is equal. So AP is equal to BP. Now apply the distance formula. I apply the distance formula, then root get cancelled. So now they substitute the value, apply the whole bracket square formula. After applying whole bracket square, shift the variable part one side and number part one side. Then you get x value is -1. So your point -1, 0 on lies on x-axis and its equidistance from point A and B. Similar type of question is there on practice set. Practice dot question also. Okay. So today we complete question number 1, question number 2 and question number 3. And some of the questions of question number 1 and question number 2 are homework for you. Practice all that question. Next questions inshallah we will continue in next lecture. Okay. Practice and prepare well. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah.